Another deadly shooting at a house of worship today. One person is dead, several others are wounded. The 19-year-old male shooter is in custody as authorities investigate his motive. Here's what we know so far. Gunfire broke out Saturday afternoon at a synagogue in Southern California, just north of San Diego. Authorities confirmed that one person was killed, 3 others injured.
At about 11:23 this morning, a white male adult entered the Shabbat temple. This individual was with a AR type assault weapon and opened fire on the people inside the synagogue.
The violence shattered the calm on the Jewish Sabbath as people gathered to celebrate the final day of Passover.
As our officer was exiting the freeway, he clearly saw the suspect in his vehicle. Suspect pulled over, jumped out of his car with his hands up, and was immediately taken into custody.
As a precaution, the San Diego Police Department said it was providing extra patrols to nearby houses of worship. President Trump shared his condolences for the victims of the shooting in Washington, D.C. Here's what he had to say.
At this moment, it looks like a hate crime, but my deepest sympathies to all of those affected, and we'll get to the bottom of it. It looks like the person was apprehended. No more danger.
And Houston leaders are mourning the attack in San Diego. Mayor Sylvester Turner says words are poor things when we suffer the loss of loved ones. Still, I want to convey my condolences and know that I will keep all in my prayers. Police Chief Art Acevedo says our thoughts are with the shooting victims. He asks those in Houston to be vigilant and report any threats or suspicious behavior to law enforcement. A unified front is needed to be safe. This is still a developing story. We'll keep track of it on the air and online at khou.com. Turn on push notifications in our app to get the latest on this shooting as we learn more.